Hello, S.R. Eldridge coming at you again. A note about these books. As I pick them up, they're all coming out of a box. I have not looked at these or read them in many years, so they're all coming as much as a surprise to you as they are to me. This one is called Junior Dragnet by Sharon Eldridge, illustrated by Sharon Eldridge. Whoa. I'm surprised that I illustrated this myself. It is called Junior Dragnet. I don't know how many of you have heard of a show called Dragnet, but there was a show on TV when I was a kid called Square One, and they had a show within a show on that show called Mathnet, and I believe that this book is modeled more after Mathnet than after Dragnet. That said, we will proceed. Junior Dragnet by Sharon Eldridge. All these books. To my dog, Pete. If you watched last week, you may remember there was a Pete mentioned last week. Do you remember who Pete was? It was at the very, very end. And dog term is used loosely. Chapter 1. My name's Parker. Ann Parker. My partner is Rick Connors. Wednesday, 10:15 a.m. We were sitting at our desks. Suddenly the phone rang. Rick picked up. Hello, he said. It was his mother. Yeah, Mom. I remember to walk Pete. That's his dog. Goodbye, he said and hung up. Your mother again? I asked. Yeah, he replied. Another call. This time I picked up. Hello, I said. Yes, sir, we'll get right on it. A case? Asked Rick excitedly. Yeah, I answered. It's a guy who says he's been robbed. Oh, said Rick. Yeah, I said. Let's roll. In a few minutes, we were on the road. We arrived at the man's house. His name was Fritz Lejean. Here is... I only used pencil. Wow, what kind of weak sauce. There they are driving in their police car. Maybe Claire was busy. I think Claire would have done a better job on this. Oh, another pencil drawing. 3-story house and a man waving. Oh, it's very hard to see. Sorry about that. I think it's pencil plus it's been, 30 plus years, so it's faded. Chapter 2. Ah, he said when we arrived. You are here. I am so glad you came. Did you happen to see the burglar? I asked. No, said Monsieur Lejean, but I certainly saw the mess he made. Come in and I will show you. We followed him inside. He was right. It was a mess. I saw a pad of paper on a broken table. I picked it up. It said, MUATCT 9:30 p.m. Signed, TD's MG. What's this? I asked. What? Oh, that. I have no idea, said Monsieur Lejean. He seemed surprised. Look at this, I said to Rick. He glanced over at it. He mumbled something and took it out of my hands. MUATCT, he read. Do you know what this means? Asked Rick to Monsieur Lejean. He looked and said he had no idea. He looked a little uneasy. I was a little suspicious. We'll take it to Joanne, said Rick. Joanne is our decoder. She can decode almost anything. This is, what was her name? I've already forgotten her name. Ann Parker. You guys probably know better than I do. That's her finding that note on the broken table. I am looking back to see. I'm telling you, I've not read these books. I'm trying to make it fresh. But I do want to know things like what her name is. Anne, thank you. Anne finding the note on the table. Okay. Sorry. We will move forward. Were these like glued together? Uh-huh. This is them departing chez Monsieur Lejean. Chapter 3. We have to be going now, I said to Monsieur Lejean. He thanked us for coming and said to come back any time. Joanne was at her desk when we got there. "Hi," she said. "Hi," we said. "Could you decode this for us?" "Sure," she said. "When do you need it finished?" "Tomorrow, I guess," I replied. "Okie dokie," she said. This is Joanne hard at work, decoding the note. Chapter 4. The next day, Joanne had the message decoded. We found out that it meant, "Meet us at the cliff tomorrow, 9:30 p.m., signed, the Devil's Motorcycle Gang." "We'd better meet them there," I said, "just in case something's happening." So that night we went to the cliff. We hid behind some bushes and waited. Soon they came. They started a conversation, and this is what they said. "All right, Fritz, you know what's coming to you." "I know," said Fritz. They began to come closer to him and were just about to pull out their guns when we jumped out. "Freeze!" we yelled, pointing our guns at them. They froze and put their hands up. We slapped handcuffs on them and led them to the car, which we had hidden behind some trees. We drove the motorcycle gang and Monsieur Lejean to the station. We questioned him to find out what happened. He told us that he had done some gambling with the motorcycle gang and had gotten in too deep. They all went to jail because it was illegal to gamble in our town. And that's the story of our first case. The end. This is, I guess, what was his name? You guys can tell me. Anne and her partner high-fiving each other for solving that case. Why don't I remember her partner's name? Rick. Thank Anne and Rick high-fiving each other. Thank you. Okay. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, about the author. Sharon Eldridge is a 4th grade student at Thomas Jefferson Elementary School in Falls Church, Virginia. She enjoys swimming, writing, reading books about kids, and has been in the Junior Girl Scout program. Sharon has published several books this year through the TJ Publishing Center. They are Flippy Phyllis, which you've heard here, Tongue Twisters, haven't done that one yet, and Bridget Crossman. And then I added myself later, Small Adventure, which guess what I'm going to read next. TJ Publishing Center, Falls Church, Virginia, May 1987, SE:*GM. General Manager, I don't know what that is. And I think that is the end. No comments, nothing else. All right, that's the end, friends. Thanks for watching.